lips are frozen, hands are numb, my heart is alive.
Hey guys, Ghostboy here, and today we are playing more Doki Doki, but we're joined by someone special, I guess.
Thanks.
Thanks. Okay. Okay, let's go where we left off. Wednesday.
My name is not Thanks.
You can use skip button to fast forward text you already read.
Hi again, Frog.
This is weird. Okay.
Glad to see you didn't run away on us.
Nah, don't worry about it. Well,
Think of it,
you crazy.
that basic white bitch.
Yes, I'm sorry, but not on my Christian Minecraft channel. Totally channel, yes, okay. Okay, this might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back from the literature club. I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out.
Thanks for keeping your promise, Frog.
I don't know, Frog.
I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. I'm doing my poppy voice for her. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on! Like, he deserves any slack. So, you already told me that you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. Plan to just come here and hang out, or what? But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. I messed up. Oops. I don't care. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room.
Oof. Oh, exposed. Okay. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Whoa.
Manga is literature!
I have to keep turning you down in OBS. You're so loud. Okay.
Natsuki's a loud character. What do you want from me?
I want you to rip headphone users. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Oh, that's just sad.
Don't worry, guys. Froth always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Cleaning my room. How dependable.
Oh, Sayuri! That's because your room is always messy and it's distracting.
Like me.
And you almost set your house on fire once.
Like me. No. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I'd be a little jealous.
Ooh. She jelly. Oh, rip headphone users in a second. I'm moving my mic. Ooh. Okay. Okay. I'm just moving her away from my Mac. It has a loud fan. You can probably hear it.
No.
Eh, probably not over you.
How come? You and Froth can become good friends too.
Sayuri? Ooh. As usual, Sayuri seems oblivious to the weird situation that she just put me into.
Oh, Oh, Yuri even brought you something today. You know, Sayuri.
Eh? Me? Okay.
You're so
Ooh.
good at this.
Yeah, totally.
Not really. Don't be shy. Nothing.
What is it?
Never mind. Sound like a big deal when it's really not.
Okay. I was like, do I have to read something? Okay.
Uh,
Did you read that? I didn't hear it. Okay.
I read it.
Okay, then it cut out.
I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking.
Guess it means it's up to me to rescue this situation and just good old Froth. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. Oh.
Standards that low.
Yeah. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what.
Is that so?
Yeah, don't make a big deal if you don't want it to be. Whoa. Yeah, you don't have to. I mean... Okay, you read that.
Right? Well, here.
Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. Oh. Is it manga?
50 Shades of Grey.
Oh.
I didn't want you to feel left out.
No, it's some hentai.
A book that I thought you might enjoy. Attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it.
This is... Whoa. How is a girl accidentally being so cute? Oh no. No. She even picks out a book she thinks I'll like despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this.
You know, this may not seem as a big of a deal.
I enthusiastically take the book.
This may not seem like big of a deal to people watching it, but me and Senor Ghost Boy or whatever are friends in real life. Whatever. Eric are friends in real life, and it's really it's weird. It's weird. It's too weird. I'm sorry.
Uh-huh. I enthusiastically take the book.
So enthusiastic. Ew. Oh, my name is McSassy, by the way.
Yeah.
Well, you can read it at your own pace.
K McSassy.
I look forward to hearing what you think. I'm not saying my name.
K McSassy.
Not yet.
Now that
It's too
everyone's
early
settled
to say
in,
my name.
I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayuri and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in the book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki's rummaging around the closets.
Ugh!
I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh within the closet. She seems annoyed by something.
He's too short.
Yeah. I approach her in case she needs a hand. She probably does. You looking for something in there?
Is this where the glitch is happening? Frickin' Monica! I put my stuff back in the right spot! What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up?
Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga? I didn't hear you say anything.
You read, right?
Okay.
You read manga, right?
Ah! That such great acting. Sometimes manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. How do you know anyway?
I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face.
What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a long volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. Natsuki snatches it out of my hands. Then she turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest.
Ah, much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most eerie sight in the world.
I know that feel. I get closer look at the box set she's admiring. Parfait Girls. It's a series I've never heard of in my life.
Parfait Girls.
That probably means it's either out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. Can't read today. I'm sick, I'm sorry.
Good. You can do it through the glass on that door.
She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything.
It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Froth. Consider this a lesson straight from the Literature Club. Don't judge a book by its cover. Jesus.
Oh my lord. No.
Pun. In fact,
Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. It's Parfait, right? Yeah.
I'm gonna show you exactly why.
She shoves the book right into my hands. Ah! I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire, striking animated feminine poses. Okay, can I read? Maybe. It's exceedingly Mo.
Don't just stand there.
Ooh, ah! Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. Okay. Then she takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable?
As she's standing.
I take my seat.
Chairs wouldn't work. Can't like that.
Why is that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this.
Say, just wait. Don't just say that. Weird about it.
Did I get rid of the text? Oh, whoops. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's particularly a bad thing. I open the book.
God, you are late.
It's only a few inches before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming additional space. While I hope she doesn't notice, I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am.
How has it been since I read the beginning?
You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and again?
Really? Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention?
I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. Looks like it's about a bunch of friends in a high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of those, since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plots. So, what should I expect from this? Is there going to be a plot?
Well, obviously. You think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot? I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things. Like, there's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with a guy at the ice cream shop. But that just helps you get to know the characters. And besides, it's so entertaining. But later on, there's all kinds of drama. When they get into all their backstories, and when some of the romance starts to happen.
Oh, God.
Sailor Moon? That's really what makes it feel good.
Oh my God, it's Sailor Moon about parfait girls.
There's so many touching parts.
Ah, is that so? Sounds like you really know what you're talking about there. Maybe I underestimated you.
What's that supposed to mean?
You're small. I mean, ooh ah. That Suki gives me a little shove. Why'd I go ooh wah? I just meant that I haven't seen you at your full power. I mean, you're only at power level 4, you know. It's not that much. Yeah, totally.
Good save.
Ah, this chapter seems like it's about baking. 'Cause I love to bake. This is just a guess, but is there a lot of baking in this manga?
Well,
Natsuki pauses for a moment as if she doesn't want to admit something. Can you say it again?
yeah.
Okay.
What does that matter?
I think sometimes Discord just cuts out guys, so also read the text in this video, just in case it ever does with Michaela. I'll cut this out. Just in case.
My name's Michaela, by the way.
I'll cut this out, okay? So with Discord, it sometimes cuts things out, so just make sure you always look at the text with McSassy. It doesn't! I was just curious. Since you enjoy baking too, right?
That's...
I just pause you.
Incidents.
Just 1 second. Okay. Sorry, I had typed something real quick.
Just happened to get into baking around the same time I got this manga. I would ever get into anything because it's in a manga. I feel bad for anyone that's impressionable.
Definitely not a coincidence, not coinky dink. I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Still, all of the hobbies to pick up from a manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. Not to mention she's really good at it, so who am I to judge?
Would have been killing people with umbrellas.
Oh my god.
That's a thing.
Oh no!
He's sitting down. What?
We read on for a few more minutes. I finished a couple chapters at this point. ... Are you sure this isn't boring for you?
It's not.
even though you're just watching me read.
Fine with that.
If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something that you love, what you like. I can't read. I'm sorry. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? Did I read yours? No, did I? Yeah, I didn't. Okay, I was worried. I was like, did I read yours? It felt like something that Natsuki would say. Oh, you don't say anything. You don't?
That's not. Well, I know. I don't have friends. She doesn't have friends.
What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends?
Could you not rub it in?
Ah, sorry.
Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids. That's not true. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet. Why did I say that in a British accent? Makes me want to punch them in the face.
I know those kind of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less than friends who are into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated towards other losers over time. It's probably harder for someone like you.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
Yeah, totally, Natsuki. Wait, which part?
I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this. At least it's safe here in the club room. Monica was kind of a jerk about it. Ugh, I just can't win, can I?
Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am, once again, feeling lost, but now and again. I mean, here I am reading it.
Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems.
Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right?
So?
Ah ha ha ha!
Enough! Are you gonna keep reading or what?
Yeah. I flipped the page. Suddenly, Natsuki starts laughing.
I totally forgot that happens.
Natsuki puts her finger on one of the panels.
Minori is my favorite character. I feel a little bad for her since she's so unlucky.
Oh, she's relatable.
Actually bad when... talking about that yet. Just finish the chapter.
Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. Whoa! It's a stark contrast to her usual bossy tone. But if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. It's hard to express words the feeling you get when connecting with someone like that. And being able to provide that to Natsuki, for whom it's a rare experience. The thought makes me smile a little to myself.
Okay, everyone.
Eh?
Are you all ready with today's poems?
Dot dot.
Come on.
Alright, I think I made my poem mostly for Natsuki last
Okay.
episode, so Natsuki's probably gonna relate more.
Could your timing be any worse?
Wait a second. I think there's an Easter egg if you make a poem completely about like someone else, that Yuri's eyes will explode or something like that, or her head will explode. I don't know. Let's not worried about it.
Glitches in the game when I played through with the black eyes and the human eyes and sorry. I just need to make sure we have enough time. You do look pretty cozy over there. Eh? Ah!
Natsuki suddenly notices how close she's gotten to me. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me.
12 inches. That's at least 3 feet.
Alright, 3 feet. 12 inches is 1 foot.
Good 12 inches. Is at least 3 feet.
Okay,
Like,
then.
Usually means you're an hour away.
Okay. Guess I'll stop here for now. I close the
Have
book.
you not seen
Eh,
commercials?
no. I close the book and I hand it towards Natsuki. Or Natsuki.
Natsuki.
Okay.
You're just giving it back? Do you want to know what happens?
Yeah, but Monica just said.
Be dumb. Just take it home with you.
Eh? Is that really alright? I say that mostly because I really didn't plan on using my spare time to read this. Ooh.
Well, of course. It would take forever to finish it if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow so we can start the next one. And if it gets bent, I'll kill you.
By tomorrow. I only got partway through the volume so far. I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this. But I suppose that's a necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. Okay, I'm not gonna try to read that all in one breath. Or am I scared of what will happen if I don't finish it? Alright then. I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff, and I carefully slip the book into my bag.
By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night?
Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something that's so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before.
Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait!
Sayuri and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayuri's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers on a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Well, I think I made the poem for Natsuki, so let's give it to Natsuki first.
You think, but do
We're gonna have to give it to all of them. So let's choose Natsuki first, since we started to relate to her this day more. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems today.
Yes,
It's
sir.
probably fair if I shared mine with her first.
Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all,
Natsuki rereads my poem.
never mind. I don't feel like giving you my opinion.
Eh? Then what's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. In fact, remember how I said I want to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want you to feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica said.
Would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, ha, well, it's not that great, but let me show you what a real literature looks like. Ruin it! I hope you're happy.
So in other words, you're saying you liked it? Natsuki retorts, gets caught in her throat.
You're so...
It's more, not like a, it's like a, ooh, you're so, like, angry, you know, like you're about to strangle the person. You know? That's what I'm getting off of her. I don't know.
You don't understand anything, do you? That you don't have to go announcing it to the world that you're all self-important.
Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right?
Fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't. Fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try. But that's about it.
Okay.
Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it.
I like it. The fuck?
I'm sorry. Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, people thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. I wouldn't even take my writing seriously.
I don't know if you read that. It completely blanked out. Can you read it again?
How can I read it again?
No, this. But, oh, I thought this was you. I thought this was you. I was like, it completely blanked out. Can you read that again?
I wasn't talking.
Oh. I'm just sitting here. Oh, no. And most of this is supposed to be raw unless I make a mistake within the recording. Okay. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? I mean, I use my hair to express myself, so the poems. Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening.
Mm-hmm.
So I decided to write about it.
Not really. I didn't get it. The poem. Okay, yeah, I understand. Totally.
This nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set it for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. I had the feeling that in the last line.
So you did. I guess I went more into it than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something.
You could just see her one tooth in her mouth there.
Like Pikachu.
It's weird. It's too chibi.
For the youngest one here, did you? No, not Pikachu. Charmander. What am I saying?
Yeah, I guess not. I decided to rumor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but... Wait, rumor? What?
Sure.
Oh, okay. But if Natsuki is really feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Okay. Let's save Monica for last. Yuri. Oh god. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more enough time for it to finish reading.
Oh. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking.
You ever realize, like, anime characters, their eyes aren't this realistic, are they? I don't know, they look a little bit off. It's fine, don't force yourself.
I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right?
Yeah. Why do you ask?
I'm just making sure.
Drop my mouse!
I heard. I just said it might be after reading through it.
Sorry, I can't click. My mouse dropped and the battery fell out. Okay, keep going. Oh wait, so it's that bad. Okay, where's my mouse cover? Click.
Oh.
Click.
Did I just raise my voice?
Click.
I'm so sorry.
Where did the cover... Oh, there it is. Yuri buries her face in her hands. But she isn't. She's just looking away. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we haven't really gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I didn't really notice. I really didn't notice. What were you saying?
Right. It's just there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers.
I keep doing that by accident. Okay.
And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. The most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened.
Once Yuri finds her train of thought, as if it's her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Oh no.
Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It takes you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. Everyone else in this club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though.
Oh really? Biased how?
Never mind. We'll be talking about people like that.
Mm-hmm. It's fine. Psh. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself or me or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamily, as if it's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club?
Ghost under the light. The thoughts of my...
No, the 10 rules of my hair.
Well, I'm sorry, but it's for aid equality. I'm
I
trying my
know.
best here.
Don't worry
The
about it.
illuminate beneath the amber glow,
Bathing.
bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to
Withstood. I don't know if you can read it or you just paused.
blank withstood. Okay, whatever. The rest, the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green.
What? Oh,
Blue.
okay. I was like, what? Okay, the last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green. Yeah. Blue-green. Oh, hue of the future. Why does she have to write so fancy? It's hard to read.
I bathe. Calm. Breathing. Present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back.
Oh my god. It's just so... I don't know. It's too weird. Dot dot dot.
I'm sorry, that's terrible handwriting.
Yeah, terrible for 480 equality. What?
Aw.
I wasn't thinking that at all. Yeah, definitely. I mean, that's all we were thinking about.
But it took you a long time to read. Oh, I just hit my dog in the face. No, I didn't. Never mind.
Good job. Ah!
Mind.
Well, I didn't just read scripts very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Okay.
That's a relief.
Also, I like the poem, so, you know. Even though it's short, it's really descriptive.
Too short. They write longer poems.
Well, we have 2 other people to read after this. Oh, not at all.
I'm really glad you like it. To be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild.
Mild. Okay.
Just, I suppose.
I didn't get it. Are you into ghosts, Yuri?
Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Fra.
Really? I must have totally missed the points.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. Remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. And soon to be left with nothing.
That's a lot more, I don't know, solemn, putting it that way. I haven't thought of that. That's impressive.
It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. That it won't be long before you pick up on these things, too.
Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I have to keep trying.
I'm counting on you.
Oh, Lord. Who should we do? Okay.
This is a good poem, Fra. You sure it's your first time?
Yeah, it's my first time. Okay, of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time?
Yes, I guess you're right. But it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I bet you wouldn't do it seriously. You wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now.
Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the classroom, club room.
Club room.
Yes, I can read. Of course. I'm not really into that yet, but it doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
It's 5:30. See? Like I said before, Froth. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do.
Thanks, Sayuri. Everyone in the class say thanks, Sayuri.
Thanks, Sayuri!
And what do you say, Sayuri?
You're welcome.
Oh no. Uh, I'm not sure if Sayuri sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all.
Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? Be my way of thanking you.
Alright,
Wait, that's you.
I'm gonna hold you to that then.
Hey. No, you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
We'll see about that.
Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead, help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish? Okay, I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I couldn't sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast.
I'm just like thinking like,
You're a depressed woman.
I think she wrote that in the
She's
morning.
real. Yeah.
Sayuri. This is just a guess, but did you wait till morning to write this?
No. It's just a little bit.
You can't just answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
I forgot to do it last night.
Well, at least it makes me feel a little bit better about myself.
Don't be mean. I still tried my best.
Aw, yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds like you.
Really?
Yeah. Especially that last line.
I made eggs and toast.
Even though you were late to school.
I just get breakfast. Get all cranky.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me.
This is so much fun. Monica's the best.
Or did Monica just tell you to say that?
She did.
Oh yeah. Luigi time.
I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever.
Well, I guess I look forward to it. I wonder who should I show it to next?
Closet.
Yeah, Mr. Chair? Oh, you're not option. Okay.
Having a good time so far?
Oh, yeah.
Good, glad to hear it. Hey, since you're new, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'm gonna be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Go with the flow. Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Don't worry, Froth. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? The sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, it's true. I hand Monica my poem.
Froth?
Really?
Cuter than I expected.
Oh my god. Oh jeez.
No! It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write.
Can I see my alleged poem?
And she's a good writer, too. Well, take that as a compliment.
Ah ha ha. If you say so.
Yeah? By any chance, have you read anything by Shel Silverstein?
Maybe a long time ago.
He's famous for telling all kinds of stories of just a few simple words. His poems can be funny, endearing, and even sad. Sometimes they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they're written for the kids, but if you think about them, they can even express views of the world that would apply to anybody.
I see. So you're saying that Natsuki is that kind of like that? Wait.
Yeah.
Are you trying to say Natsuki is kind of like that?
And an expert. Probably won't find much of a filler in her poems.
I wish she said filter, like much of a filter in her poems. Ooh. If Natsuki had poems like that, if only.
They might be easy to write. The meaning through. So I can see why it would be your kind of poem to explore.
I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I start feeling comfortable doing this.
That's okay. I love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased toward their own kinds of styles. Always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. Don't worry about impressing them or anything. Aha!
Ah ha ha.
Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? I'm not that good. Not that good.
You sound very confident for someone who claims not to be good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? Okay, can I just see the poem, please?
I see. Well, let's read it then. Oh my
Take-
god, it's long.
Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. But I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind like a film left and
Left out.
But it's too late. My
Retinas. Retinas.
already scorched a copy of the meaningless image. It's just a hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. That means you, Eric. You're the one
Oh,
looking in.
wait. Wait. Oh my god, no.
I played through this before. You're the one looking in.
Wait. Am I the hole in the wall? Like my computer screen is
Computer
viewing
screen is-
in the hole in the wall, and the bright light is my computer screen?
Yes, you are outside of the wall. The monitor is the hole. The bright light is the computer screen. She is inside the computer screen, looking out to you, playing the game.
And he on the other side was looking at how does it know that the person playing is a he?
You can program your gender. You do realize this, right?
You can?
That's what, when we signed up, well, when I did this with my friend, it said male or female. We picked female.
Oh, I don't remember.
So, what do you think?
Creepy. It's very freeform if it's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not the kind of person to ask for feedback.
That's okay. Kind of style's gotten pretty popular nowadays.
Yeah, totally. Breaking the fourth
There's a
wall.
lot of putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
Yeah, I can tell. What was the inspiration behind this one?
Uh,
Oh my god. Oh no.
guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany.
Oh my lord.
I had an epiphany one night. It's been influencing my poems a bit.
No, it's hinting towards the fact that she discovered she can change the game.
Epiphany is
The game.
he has to kill them all.
And epiphany.
Yeah, something like that.
Creep.
I'm kind of nervous to talk about stuff like that because it kind of comes on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day.
She's like Pearl.
Steven, sometimes when you write a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point.
Okay, Pearl. Why do they keep clicking on her right chest?
If you try to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Trying to
Okay.
make her sound like. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later.
Okay. Pearl, I got that. Wait, did you hear something loud? Oh, that's bad.
Is it your computer?
Wait,
Is it
can you hear my
Monica?
computer?
Is she coming? No.
Okay, good.
Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink.
Wow.
Go with the flow.
Yeah, Monica. Muniki.
Advice for today.
I'll call her Montague. Wait.
Okay,
She's Lady Montague.
sure.
And Yuri will be Lord Montague.
Oh, it's Yuri Natsuki. Thanks for listening.
Phew. Guess that's everyone. Glance around the room. Was a little stressful than I anticipated. As if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. If they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. Is it a literature club after all? Okay, I skipped the first word, if you didn't realize. Is a literature club after all. Sigh. Guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. The room. Sayuri and Monica are happily chatting. Eyes land on Yuri and Suki. They gingerly exchange. Wait, is this the scene where they like fight? Do they fight? I don't know. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. I think they're having an epiphany. As they read in tandem, I watch their expressions change. Nisuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What? No, how do you smile sadly? Like, you're crying while you're smiling?
You're like, eh.
What? Oh, that's you.
Language. Eh? Did you say something? It's nothing.
Oh, Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is... Oops. Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that.
Oh, Lord.
Language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
Yeah, totally. Oh, it cut you out. Okay.
You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it didn't really come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have been asked someone who actually liked it.
Those are called compliments.
Which people did, by the way.
Compliment.
Did. 2. But based on that, I'll gladly give you suggestions of my own. First of all, me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect to change anytime soon unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring.
Okay, you could see my mouse, right? You guys can't. I know
Which
you
I
guys
haven't.
can't.
Yet.
Don't they mention something about this right here?
Which I haven't yet.
Okay.
And Frost liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it.
Natsuki suddenly stands up.
Oh. I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
You're gonna have to fight with yourself. I think they're fighting.
They are.
Yep, they're fighting.
I think one of them calls each other a bitch. I'm not sure which though.
My god, the music is playing.
So would I.
Oh, it's gonna get faster and faster, the music. I remember this part.
You're just...
Get ready to read fast. I think it just, like, does itself. Yuri stands up as well.
Maybe it's just that Father appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. How do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. Myself. I would deliberately go out of my way to make it everything I do overly cutesy. Ugh. Is everyone okay? What? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as frost started showing
I
up.
told you they mentioned something.
Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little...
This doesn't involve you. Yeah, we were supposed to say it at the same time, you know.
It's both me, not you, though.
Okay then. Fine, we won't have two people saying it at once.
Okay, fine, I don't care. You can do it. What was with those eyes? Fuck.
Okay.
I don't like fighting, guys.
I'm gonna have to choose who's right, aren't I?
Anti.
Wait, I didn't read that line. Give me a minute. History. Suddenly both girls turned towards me as if they noticed I was standing there.
Froth. She's just trying to make me look bad. Not true. She started it. If she can get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason?
Convoluted.
Shut up. The meaning should jump out at the reader, not forcing them to figure it out. How do you explain that to her, Froth? We have so many deep and expensive words in our language. That's the only way to convey complex feelings and meanings the most effectively. It's not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that too, right, Froth? Well...
How did I get dragged into this in the first place? Well, you walked over to them. You kind of knew this was gonna happen. It's not like I know anything about writing. But whoever I agree with, they'd probably think more highly of me.
Help me, Sayuri. Probably, that might be your safety.
Yeah, that's kind of neutral, so... Natsuki glares at me, drawing up any words I had in my mouth. So instead, I turn to Yuri. Yuri? Oh my god. Oh no. But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. ... Sayuri? Yeah! Everyone's fighting, making Sayuri uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know who you're making... When you know you're making your friend feel like this? Say it again. Okay.
That's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. For others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayuri wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being.
Oh,
She
the
would
music's
never
back.
dirty that's made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? Exactly why nobody likes... Stop! Saki, Yuri! You guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy.
Oh my god, she's crying. You can see that.
My friends are wonderful people. And I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems. Because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuta's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Talented. Because! Well... Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that.
Ooh.
And Nira's boobs are the same as they always were. Hey, you're beautiful.
Okay, Sayuri. Sayuri stands triumphantly. She's so proud, like, big and beautiful. Oh my god. Monica stands between her and a bewildered expression.
Oh.
Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why I say Yuri is vice president. I whisper to Monica. She nods in return.
I might come off as a good leader and I can organize things. But I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject.
Then why do you kill Sayuri?
Recording for an hour and a half.
No, an hour and 11.
Whatever. As president, that's kind of... My parents are home. 1 second.
As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Nah. It's not like I can blame you. Wasn't able to say anything either. Well... I guess that just means Sayuri is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. Oh no. Poor Sayuri. I mean, we know what's gonna happen to her. Let's look at the history. Like, she keeps hinting at things. Oh, does the history go really far back? No, it just goes back here. Does it mention big and beautiful? Big and beautiful. Oh, beautiful. I'll just keep going without a narrator. That makes 2 of us. You can count on me. Like 4, 2, 3 or something like that. I'll be there. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine expression really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more.
Your narratives are very amazing.
Ahem!
Oh, okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How do you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. It was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Ross, how about you?
Yeah. Same. It was neat.
Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow.
Really? Boop.
And maybe you learned something from your friends, too.
No, just think of Monica's face, but with her mouth just a little bit more up. With no nose. No little dot for a nose. Like, let me just put my mouse over her nose, like... You guys can't see it, but... I need to Photoshop that and make it a thumbnail.
So your poems will turn out even better.
And I think to myself, they'll learn a little bit more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those who I want to impress. Yeah, I nod to myself with a newfound determination.
Bob! Ready to walk home?
Sure. Lego. Sayuri beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayuri and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm enjoying it either.
Stop doing chills.
Sayuri. What about what happened earlier? What about number 15? You know, between me and Yuri and Natsuki, does that kind of thing happen often?
No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. Wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you?
These houses, they look like they were made in, what's it called? SketchUp. Google SketchUp. No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you.
Yeah. You know, Froth, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you will get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone you too.
That's...
Every day is going to be so much fun.
You know, you don't actually also have to be close to your mic.
Not.
Oh. She's not so close. You can also be further away. Okay. Sigh! It looks like Sayuri still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see. We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayuri. I pat Sayuri on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than her, but it's easy to use Sayuri as an internal monologue sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's go. Do this. I mean. Okay. Oh, we're writing another poem. Look at Chibi Natsuki. Wait, you can't write about Monica? That's the only one you can't write about?
But she's not the one who has to be eliminated.
Yes, they're eliminated off of Survivor Island. I'm just saying, let's try to get through as much as we can, actually. Why not?
Natsuki's all cute things.
Like, who knows when we'll record this all again.
Okay,
So-
Natsuki is cute. Yuri is mysterious, and Sayuri is, like, depressing, basically.
Ah, Color. Aw, no. I thought she was depressing. Anime. Jumpy. Suicide. The S word that YouTube hates.
Demonetized!
Climax. Climax. Okay. Parfait. We know that.
Rainbow. Marshmallow. Candy.
Okay. Vertigo. Kitty.
Kitty.
Puppy. Doki Doki. Happiness. What? Death. Why is she happy? Lust. Feather. Cat. Raindrops. Drop top. Nibble. Okay. Okay, thank you guys for watching this video, and we'll probably be back in like a few months. I mean, last time we recorded was January, so we'll be back in December. See you guys later. Bye.